Here comes the wedge between us because I didn't want my mother to get the vaccine, and she got it. Now that her stepson died from the vaccine, I mean, from COVID, allegedly, we'll see when the autopsy comes. She called me back not too much later and is trying to convince me to get the jiggity jab. Um, she's saying it from the perspective of a mother's plea. She's begging me. And then she's telling me that my nieces and other siblings, even the babies, they fucking went and got this shit. So now is I'm looking like the oddball in the family because I'm not getting it until I am forced to get it when I have no other choice. But now they just made a mandate on flights. Now you can't fly unless you get vaccinated. Um, but they didn't get into the details of that. But they said it. I seen it on the news today. Fine, I ain't got to fly nowhere. As much as I love to travel, I already made a plan to drive to Alaska by the summer. So that's my next bucket list thing is to drive to Alaska from the East Coast. So my mom's calling me and she's basically begging me to get it. And I can hear the fear in her voice because Lewis just died. And a lot of people think that if you get vaccinated, that you're not going to get sick or you're not going to die. And that's been proven to be wrong. People are still getting sick and people are still dying. And some people are dying from complications of it. So for a second, I started to lie to my mother. I ain't going to even hold you. But just to put her at ease, I'll probably still lie to her. I might lie to her until I did get it. Um, just to put her at ease. Because by law is nobody's business. With the HIPAA law is nobody's business to be asking you or to be forcing you to take. Because remember, this is still the experimental one. This still is not the one that was FDA approved. That one ain't gonna come for another year or two. So yeah, still. Somebody said, "Don't lie to your mother." Listen, my mother's not no spring chicken. Whatever I can do to her to keep her stress free. If a little white lie like that is gonna keep her stress free, I'd rather that than her to be stressed out, worried about me. Because how the fuck she gonna know if I got it or not? So ain't like I'm lying to her about something that's gonna affect her. it will affect her in a positive way. She will start worrying. Worrying causes stress. Stress at an old age causes an early grave. You know what I'm saying? So, listen, it's my mother. You think I want to lie to my mother? But if it's going to cause peace in the family over what the government is doing, dividing us against each other and making us fight each other, I wish she would have lied to me and told me she didn't get it. I would have felt better. Because the same fear she had for me not getting it is the same fear I have for her having it. You know what I'm saying? So, and a bunch of y'all, a lot of y'all mothers about a lot worse. Talking about don't lie. Nigga, you been lying since elementary school. It wasn't me, mommy. Yeah, so like I said, this thing is dividing us. Now, even in the world of the police department, in Chicago, Mayor Lori Lightfoot, she clashing with the police officers because she trying to mandate the officers to get it. And then the officers is like, no, you ain't gonna make us get it. We don't need it. We took every precaution that we supposed to do. Nobody on the force has died or got sick since we took all your precautions. So why do you making us mandate in Chicago to take it? So that they got the police department fighting with the thing. And they got enough shit going. 440 people got shot just this weekend. Just this weekend in Chicago. 40 people shot, 3 people killed. And now you're trying to force it on the officers for them to quit. With all the drama y'all got in there. And then they want to bring in the National Guard in. The National Guard going to have to step in over in Connecticut because it's the same thing. They trying to mandate all the state workers in Connecticut. So a lot of people was fired, quitting and stuff. So now they trying to bring in the National Guard to help mandate with this shit going on. It's like we getting ready to get forced and again put in martial law until everybody get this shit. In New York City, all the teachers mandated. New here, unity is the only way, and I am a cracker. You're not a cracker, you're a white man. It's like I ain't no nigga, I'm a colored person. You ain't a cracker, you're a white man, a Caucasian. That was funny though. I appreciate that donation, y'all, for now. Yeah, then in New York City, they did it to the health workers. So, and like I said, this thing is breaking us up, man. It's breaking us up, man, because some say that those who got are the ones that's spreading it more than the people that don't have it. Because you gotta remember, before they came with the Vigity, kids wasn't getting sick. Remember, they said kids, young adults could not get sick. As soon as they started giving everybody that shit, now motherfucking people, kids getting sick. Prior to that, the kids was not getting sick. So it got to be some truth to it that the people that's getting that shit is spreading that shit. They giving this shit to their kids, yo. They thinking they getting safe and protecting them, and they giving the shit to the kids, yo. No kids was getting that shit prior to people getting vaccinated. That's a fact. They told us that. Now, all these people done got that shit. All their kids is turning up sick and shit, dying, kids. Okay. And y'all boy, Dr. Fauci, he's talking about, oh, it's still too soon to get together for the holidays. Niggas is going to the baseball games, football games, soccer games, concerts, verses, award shows, and Dr. Fauci, no, it's no. We can't get together for the holidays yet. It's too fast. Okay. And then they doing it with the airports. So even the airlines are talking about, oh, prepare for a virtual holiday if you ain't vaccinated. Okay. Prepare for a road trip. How about that? Amtrak is hiring. Don't be mad. Amtrak and Greyhound is driving. Now, this is really messing with our lifestyles. And this is why I decided that I'm just going to play the ant and grasshopper game. I'm just going to be an ant and I'm just going to work. Because today's price, like Fat Joe said, is not going to be today's price. If tomorrow's price is going high, the dollar ain't even a dollar no more, y'all. A dollar ain't even worth a dollar no more. Look at cars. Do y'all see how much cars cost right now? Because we ain't got no chips. Everything's going up. Everything's going up. Every time I go get some eggs, the price is higher. The milk is higher, and the carton is getting smaller. The orange juice is higher, and the cartons are getting smaller. The 4-pound bag, you know I'll be cooking. 4-pound bag of wingettes. I used to get those for $7.99. $8.99, $9.99 was high. Now, these niggas don't put 2.5 pounds in the same bag, shrunk it, and now that shit is like $13. $13, and it's only like 10 wings in the bag, 12 wings. Next year, if you paying $2 for a carton of eggs, for 18 eggs now, shit gonna be $2.50, probably $3. If you out here blowing money because you got some money and you thinking that your money ain't gonna run out, just know that your dollar ain't gonna be worth a dollar. I mean, look at some of the things that we buy. How the prices went up. It got to be something that you buy all the time that you notice that the price went up, or the box, or the shit that got smaller. Let me see if I got something I can show y'all what I'm talking about. Here's a perfect example. Now, if you ain't paying attention, this still looks like your Gold Peak tea, right? Now, I want to say this bottle, let's just say it was $2.50, right? This is average between $2 and $2.50. It used to be like $2 mostly. Now, you know, it might be $2.99 or something else, right? But it was for 64 ounces, right? Remember, these bottles were 64 ounces. You do know that, right? Do this still look like 64 ounces on my? It still looks the same. But let me show you the game they play. It's 52 ounces. They got it looking the same. They got the bottle looking the same. You know what I'm saying? It still look like 64 ounces. I guarantee if you go to your milk or your orange juice and you think that you got 64 ounces, it's not 64 ounces. They reducing the bottles and they jack. That's how the price look the same, but you're getting less. So if you go to the store, you like, oh, if they jack this up to $3.50, you're gonna be like, yo, why I'm paying $3.50 for the same bottle of Gold Peak sweet tea? So instead of them marking it up to free $3.50, what they doing is they keeping it at the same price that you've been paying for it, but the bottle is smaller. But you ain't paying attention because it looks the same. So you go pick it up and you go buy it. You like, yeah. Oh, it's on sale. Yeah, it's on sale. Why? Because, nigga, they took 12 ounces away from you. They stole 12 ounces away from you. I bet you a lot of y'all ain't paying attention to that. Same thing with cereal. Same Robin. You look at the price of the cereal, then you look at the box. And you go and you check the size that you was normally getting and how much you getting now. Now they say large size. They try to put this little yellow thing up here to make the box look bigger. Nobody. The box is barely bigger than my head, man. So the prices is looking the same, but you got to be careful. Sometimes you go buy meat and you just look at the price of the package of the meat. But if you look at it per pound, you might fuck around be paying $9 per pound for some chicken. If you don't look at how much it is per pound, when it should be like maybe $2, $3 a pound. Right now, they got us paying like $4 a pound. I'm telling you. K Monet, thanks for the donation. Hold on, watch this. Let me show you. See, me, I know how to shop, right? This is chicken breast, right? You see right there, price per pound. That's what you got to look at. See, when you look at the total price, It's a pound and a half right here. 1.6. Right? If it was 2 pounds, then it's this would be $6. But you got to look for price per pound. Now, if you don't look for that, if you just go for, if you go and pick up something and you just look at the total price, you're gonna you just looking at the price, you're not seeing if you're getting robbed or not. Let me see if I can pull up the supermarket real quick. Okay, here we go. So like right here. You see this organic chicken right here? It's $74.99, right? Now that can as well be the same shit I got right here. I don't know. You don't know. They don't know. They do know. But you get 6 packages bundle, minimum 6 pounds. Hold on, let me see something. All right, yeah, this is better. All right, now look at this. This is exactly what I'm talking about right here. Now you see this? Let me blow it up. You see the average price? Final cost by weight, right? So right here, the average price is $3.52 a pound. Right? $3.52 a pound. This one is $2.99 a pound. Right? Now that's only 2 pounds. And look what it's costing. So they charging us $3.52 for just 1 pound of chicken breast. Yo, that's a lot of money, man. I'm telling you, that is a lot of money. She said, don't eat what? She. So even down to the canned goods, they even reduced the size of the cans. So when you're going shopping, man, just pay attention to the stuff that you buying, especially when it comes to meat and produce. Look how much you pay in a pound. They really robbing us by the pound, and you don't know it. Just like I just showed you, the 64 ounces no longer 64 ounce. They do that with the milk. They do that with the juice. Or most brands have reduced their bottle sizes, but the price looks the same to you. But you're getting 3 cups of juice less. Yeah, the cans are small. Look at your cans. The cans used to be, I think, 16 ounces. You know what I'm saying? Now them shits is 10-ounce cans. I'm telling you, we are in a bad time right now, and a lot of people don't really understand how bad it is. And people are living a life like tomorrow isn't gonna get worse. I'm gonna show y'all something else. Let me show y'all something else. Look at this. It's how scary it is. Look what cars are going for today. Would you pay 20, I mean 15 grand for a 2013 Honda Fit? How about or 2014 Ford Fusion? Would you pay 19 grand for that for 2014 and 2022? Do y'all see the car market? We in trouble, people. We in trouble. How about a 2015 Acura? A 6-year-old car still costing 20 grand. Do y'all see this? You got a car, you better hold on to it. Because if you don't, if you go on and sell that goddamn joint, you're going to be in trouble going to buy a new one. Look at this, a 2013 Cadillac, 19,000. A 2010 Mazda, 20 grand. A 24 Honda Civic. If you got a 24 Honda Civic, you can sell it right now for 17 grand. Look at the mileage on these cars. They high too. Look at this 2016 Ford Fusion with 80,000 miles, 15 grand. We in trouble, people. If you ain't got no car now, your ass in trouble. Look at this. Y'all see what new cars is going for right now? Would you pay almost 50 grand for a goddamn Honda Odyssey? You will today. You're going to learn today. Y'all niggas out here splurging, thinking it's a game. Nah, it ain't no game no more. It's real out here. Look at these prices for these cars, y'all. Oh, let's go, because these are of just your regular Joe cars, right? Let's go to Mercedes. Let's just go to CLs. Can't even find them. These cars are scarce out here. These cars are scarce out here. No C classes on the streets. See with the A class. Fuck it. Select all. Look at this. They don't even got no 2022s for sale. You can't even find a 2022 for sale. The most they got is a 2020. And look what you paid for that. 55 grand for a GLE. Even the 2012, you still paying 17 grand. And this joint got 62,000 miles on it. Telling y'all, we are in the worst times and it's getting worse. Y'all wanted to vote Biden in. Oh, and y'all see Biden gave the Afghanistan immigrants $1 trillion. And Trump was going to give us Black America some money, which I said, nah, we going with Biden. Well, he just gave the Afghanistans $1 trillion. What we got for 4 years of slavery? They came over here, what? They ain't even been here a month. They government, the country ain't getting taken over for 2 months. They get $1 trillion. Black people, y'all got 400 years. They got nothing. Vote for Biden. Vote for Biden. Now, with this mandatory mandate of the Vigety, they do have some religious exemptions. So if they threatening you at your job, you can have religion exemptions. And right now, Arizona is suing Biden. So, and don't think that you can't sue your job or the government. The state of Arizona right now is suing the Biden administration because of the mandates. And they're not the only ones. You could challenge the mandate if you have religious exemptions or if you have disabilities. Now you're gonna have to look up what religious exemptions fall under and what disabilities fall under. But for a fact, though, from the what is it, the Title VII of the Civil Rights Act, you can look it up. Title VII of the Civil Rights Act, which is put in place in 1964, makes it unlawful to discriminate against someone on the basis of race, color, nationality, origin, sex, including pregnancy, sexual orientation, and gender identity, or religion. All right? I'm going to say that again in case somebody want to write it down. if your job tries to mandate you, you can tell them, look, it is illegal or it is unlawful due to the Title VII of the Civil Rights Act, which was put in place in 1964, that it makes it unlawful to discriminate against someone on the basis of race, color, nationality, origin, sex, including pregnancy, sexual orientation, and gender identity, or religion. So you can run that on to your job and see what they say. I ain't saying it's going to save you, but do they response? You keep a record of their response, and you go and try to get your lawsuit up. But it is unlawful. It's by law, it's unlawful, and that's why a lot of these states and unions and all these other people are filing lawsuits. But now they also got this thing where they forcing companies to force their employees to get it, or they get fined, and the fines is up to like $700,000 a company. So provisions passed by the budget committee increase these fines up to $700,000 for each violation. Each violation, $700,000. You know they're gonna make people go and get vaccinated, and you can't get unemployment if you quit for that reason. Once again, you got to use the Title VII of the Title number 7 of the Civil Rights Act. You know, if you are one of the people that's forced into this, you know what I'm saying? You can use that, but they putting it in place, binding them that, you know, if you quit or they fire you because you don't want to get the vaccine and you don't have a good enough reason, that you can't get unemployment. But always remember that Title VII of the Civil Rights Act. You know what I'm saying? That's your first and probably only fight. But through that, through religion, you can find your loophole through religion if you don't choose to do that. Whatever religion stops them from mandating you, find that. You know what I'm saying? Or through some type of disability or health reasons. Those are the other things that you can that can help you get off of it if you don't want it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what it falls under the religious form, but for me, that for religious beliefs, I'm not getting it. What's your religious beliefs, Choke? God talked to me and told me I don't need it. That's it. He said he got me. He told me with him in my life, I don't have to fear no evil. It's my religious beliefs. So shout out to all of y'all that voted for Kamala Harris and Joe Biden. Y'all got what your hands called for, boy. Got what your hands called for. I'm sorry that the show got clipped earlier due to the information. As y'all can see, you know, they trying to control what we say. I think that's more about the Facebook stuff. It wasn't about YouTube. You know, it was a rough day today with me, with my mom's, with this whole thing. But, you know, Same way that I accepted my mom getting it, and I was upset that she got it. She just gonna have to accept my decision, because if I ain't got no choice to tell her what to do, excuse me, with her life, that feeling got to be reciprocated, being that I'm a grown man. You know what I'm saying? Like, please don't uh try to force me into getting it with tears or sympathy or fear. You know, if it push come to shove, then a person gonna have to do what they gotta do. But I'm not doing nothing based on their information. They ain't never told me nothing, right? They didn't never do nothing for me. They ain't never gave me free health care. I can never walk into the dentist for free. I can't even walk into a barber shop for free. God damn it. But they gonna give me this for free. Why? Why they giving $100 and they got a little mobile truck in the projects giving people $100 to get it? Like, what's the incentive of y'all giving everybody this thing? Like, what is it? Why are you giving people money and weed and all this when y'all won't give us free health care? Give us free health care all together. If you really care for us, give us free health care. Don't give us a shot. What if we get a complicated shot? Then we got to go pay to be seen because you gave us something free? Are you going do y'all giving us that? Do y'all cover us for any complications? No. So why are you forcing us to do something like this? It's crazy, man. It's crazy, man. But no joke. I love y'all. Thanks for all the donations. I will be back tomorrow, 7 p.m. Look out for all new videos, all right? 12, if for lunchtime, 12 p.m., you got a new video. 4 p.m., you got a new video. 6 p.m., you got a new video. And 9 p.m. every day at noon, you got one, all right? Eastern Standard Time for lunch. Go check the page. It's there, all right? And then you get at least 5 new videos a day. 3 the minimum. And I promise, I'm not going back on my word against that. You know what I mean? So subscribe to the channel. All new joints, like you saw today with my man DC. And DC, my man Joe Ferg. All new joints, you know what I'm saying? And some flashback joints like my show that I did in like 2012, Against the Gentleman Radio. Y'all see all these dudes talking about, oh, Choke, you got to do a show. Choke, you need a podcast. I was been doing podcasts 10 years ago. These niggas is new. We called it internet radio. They just changed the name to podcast. If you go look at that, I was interviewing the Lisa Rays, the Mills, the Tony Yayos, everybody back then. I did what y'all wanted me to do, put the headphones on with the mic. I did all of that. I did that 10 years ago before any of these niggas had any YouTube fame. Come on, man. Give me my props, B. Stop these niggas with this, they did it first and they pioneers. If you pioneered, how I did it before you? Because y'all wasn't around 10 years ago. Exactly. Say no more. I'm dropping the mixtape, Dawn. Don't worry, I got you. I got to go in the studio and record this joint, man. I got a joint for these cats. Once I go record it, I'm going to drop the mixtape. All right? Choke No Joke. Choke No Joke is the Cash App. Thanks for all the donations. All right? I'll let y'all in a second. Tomato. All right? But look out for the new videos. One love. Subscribe.